Those involved with the Save Historic Broadway movement feel that changes would disrupt the historical uniqueness of the area.
When people come into Columbia, they almost inevitably come in through West Broadway. What we want them to see is a beautiful, historically relevant, architecturally relevant corridor instead of one that's starting to be piecemeal developed into offices or into businesses.
Backlash to the proposed development came almost immediately after it was first suggested.
There's almost nobody in the city, in any neighborhood, of any age, that would like that proposition. There is pressure on what I would call mid-city. For some reason, it's attracting people that have wads of cash and want to do things to the city that a lot of the residents don't want to happen.
Rapid development in downtown Columbia has sparked some frustration among residents, something the Safe Historic Broadway movement is trying to set a precedent against.
We want to start to put the brakes on. We don't want that to happen in the mid-city residential neighborhood as well. 7 or 8 blocks to the east, there is a Doctor's Park on Broadway that has open space available. The corner of Clink Scales and Broadway has been bulldozed. There's an open space.
One of the main factors in opposing the development comes from the idea that it would not be harmonious with the rest of the community.
It's odd to me that anybody would propose putting a medical facility that doesn't really serve any neighborhood interest.
It would not necessarily serve the immediate neighborhood or community. It would bring in customers from outside of the community, but outside of that, it doesn't necessarily serve anybody there immediately.
A lot of people throughout the city like the fact there's a stretch of road in this town that you can drive down that represents a pretty good picture of what the city looked like 100 years ago.